neat. Well, I am, like Kelly said, we're so happy to be here. I'm Chris. This is Jennifer from Raleigh, North Carolina, and we are just delighted to be a part of this West Coast team. And we're just thrilled to death that we get to plug in. Can't wait to come out there live and in person sometime soon. But it's just, like I said, it's just a pleasure and an honor to be here. Um, you know, I like to just kind of share my story, if I can, real quick, how I got into the industry and what brought me here. And a lot of it was my family. I was in traditional business all my life. I owned a furniture company for many years. Sold that in 2006. Then started a real estate development company. And then many of us know what happened in 2008 and 2009. The real estate market crashed, and I was just kind of left holding the bag, wondering what to do next. Right? Try something to try to avoid those ups and downs in the crazy world and crazy economy. And uh, but more importantly, I wanted to find something, because I'd always owned my own businesses. I wanted to find something that I could spend more time with my family. Even though I own those businesses, it still took me away. If a furniture delivery had to be done on a weekend or something where, there was always things where I had to go in specific times, but I wanted more time freedom. This is my family. My boys were much younger then. I wanted to make sure I was coaching their baseball teams or going to their golf matches and just um, spending a lot more time with them. So I wanted that time freedom. And in 2010, I happened to meet a guy at our club and asked him what he did for a living. And he said he was in the health and wellness space, but he helped people also create residual income. And that caught my attention. I said, all right, well, tell me more. And he shared with me more about residual income and what that looked like. And I said, look, show me what to do and I'll do it. As long as it's in the parameters. I'm a man of faith. My character and integrity are very important to me. And if it falls within that, I'll run with you, and we'll see what happens. Well, within a little under 4 years, it completely retired me with residual income coming in. I was very, very blessed with that company. Left there to start my own network marketing company, like Kelly said, in 2018. Long story really short there. Unfortunately, I had a bad business partner, so we parted ways. And then for 3 years, I did mergers and acquisitions within the network marketing space, getting to know dozens and dozens of CEOs and top leaders in this industry. And they had all very humbly had asked me to be at the top of their companies and come back and build. And I told every single one of them no. And then in 2023, February, I heard about this company. Three was getting ready to launch. So I jumped on the jumped on the phone with the CEO, and I got to talking with him a little bit. And the more I talked with him, the more excited I got. And I remember going up into the bathroom one day, and Jennifer was up there, and I said, I think she was putting on her makeup, by the way. I put that part of the story in there. It just didn't walk into it. That sounded weird. But I said, I think I'm gonna go back in the field and build again. And she kind of looked at me like I was crazy. And I said, yeah, I said, I think I found the next multi-billion-dollar company, and I want to be a part of it from the very beginning. And I'll let Jennifer kind of share her story and what she's done and how she, it kind of switched in her mind. She had never done this before. We've been married 6 years, and she'd never really seen me build in the field, fully. And so she didn't understand what it took. So anyway, so she said, well, you go do you. And I'll let her share the rest of her story real quick, and then I'll jump into more about the company.
So, when he told me he was going to do this, honestly, I was a little shocked. Just, I really didn't think Chris would get back into this industry in that capacity after all the previous years we'd been through, and he was in mergers and acquisitions, seemed to be loving that. And again, he told me he was doing it, and I just honestly, I've always been an entrepreneur at heart. I've owned several businesses, a wedding venue. I've been a marketing director for a large mall here in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I started my own interior design business in 2020. And I've just, had a lot of success, and I was doing really well in that business in 2023. And when he told me this, he told me, he actually asked me, he was like, I'd love for you to do this with me. Would you ever consider it? And I told him no. I was like, no, I would not. I love what I do, but thank you for asking, and I support you 100%. But it's just not me. And we, Chris, I had listened to him on the phone with these conversations he was having with Daniel Piku, who's the CEO, to people who enrolled Chris in this business. And I just listened, overhearing conversations. And then he took me down to Florida on a surprise trip and was just kind of gonna scoot into this little meeting on the way. And I'm like, that is fine. Love to go see these people you've been talking to for the past month. How long are we going to be here? And he was like, oh, probably a couple of hours. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do for 2.5 hours? Because I'm not interested in really listening. But anyway, I got in there and I fell in love. I fell in love with a company that I really didn't understand quite completely, but since that day, and moving forward, I've done nothing but put 100% of my heart and soul, blood, sweat, and tears into this and the team that we're now building. And it's been an amazing transformation, not just for me as a person, but also for our marriage. I think it's really, it's solidified a lot with our marriage. So anyway, that's where we are today. I'm going to give it back to Chris and let him tell a little bit more about the company.
Yeah, a lot of things that intrigued me when I was talking with Daniel and some other top leaders, that just, what this company was really founded upon. And, people can say a lot of things, but it's until you get to know the ownership group or the leadership to really see that that's really at the heart of what they're doing. And, those things where it's the people, the purpose, and the platform is why it's called the three pillars. And, the people really are at the core of what this company is all about. And you'll hear Daniel talk and you listen to him. And he's always told me, he said, Chris, if it's not right for the company, it's not right for the people. Excuse me, if it's not right for the people, I got that back. If it's not right for the people, it's not right for the company. And, and he sticks by that. He's a man of his word. He's just an incredible gentleman. I'll talk more about him in a minute. And then the purpose really is just to build an incredible global community focused on the well-being of everyone, both from a health perspective, but also from a wealth perspective, if you're interested in doing that part as well. And then he created a platform that we can, that entrepreneurs can really get out there and do something pretty amazing to create a massive source of income. This is the gentleman we're talking about. His name is Daniel Piku. He's our founder and CEO. He's been in this industry for about 20 years. He's built two incredible platforms. This one, it's just a pure love. He developed it with Kim Wee, who has made over $100 million in the industry. And Kim came out of retirement to do this again. She wanted to launch another company. She didn't want to sit around, and she went and found the best CEO around to help launch his company. It was Daniel. And when I say he's about the people, he's just really such a great man. We were sitting on the beach Monday, and my phone rings, and it's him, just to call to say hello and ask me a couple questions. And he's just that kind of gentleman. Once you get to know him, you'll just see his heart. And that's where it clicked for me with this company. When I saw where the head and the heart came together in talking with him and other leaders, it was just phenomenal. And we were real excited to jump on board and be a part of this. Then we got Dr. Dan, who is our chief scientific officer, brilliant scientist, over 15 years of cellular absorption formulation experience. As you can see there, he's formulated over 70 nutritional supplements, 16 patents. He's Caltech trained. People always ask me, why do you say that? So, well, you guys, actually, you probably know a little bit more than I do on the West Coast, how, Caltech is well renowned for their scientists and their biochemists and things of that nature. And just, he comes from a long lineage of brilliant scientists. His father was a scientist. His grandfather was a scientist. His grandfather actually discovered the vitamin B1 complex. So he's grown up with a lab coat. So we love what Dr. Dane brings to the table. He's just a brilliant mind. And he's surrounded himself with some brilliant minds as well. We've got an incredible group on our scientific advisory board, made up of doctors of every walk of life, major surgeons, Mayo Clinic doctors, Johns Hopkins doctors, and all these doctors. What I love about it is they do this on a volunteer basis because they see the science behind our products and what we're developing. And they're not paid to be on our board. They do it because they love our company and where we're going and want to be a part of the growth of something really special in the proactive wellness space. So love that. What makes us different? As you can see here, Dr. Dan is exploring the world from the rainforest to the deserts, trying to find the best phytonutrients on the planet. Kelly can tell you while she's sitting there, she loves that video. Actually, Dr. Dan's in your wonderful state of Washington. They're in some rainforest and he's hugging trees, but he loves nature. He loves really going out there trying to find the best phytonutrients to bring back to curate specifically for the human body. And that's what he does. He gets them back here to the States and he formulates those, all the medicinal properties in there to really help our bodies thrive the way they were created, right? The body's the miracle. And God created the body to really heal itself. And a lot of times we've just polluted it so badly that it just can't take care of itself. So we need supplementation because our bodies need that extra nutrition. It needs the things that to help with inflammation and some of the products that Jen's going to go over with you in a minute. So, first of all, our products they're all natural, they're clean, they're no fillers, and they're just incredible, all natural products. And then what we do that really sets us apart from other companies in the market in the health and wellness industry is our absorption technology. We utilize 11 different absorption technologies to get it into the bloodstream down at the cellular level very, very quickly. Where most supplements that you take, you only absorb maybe 5 to 10% tops of the nutritional value that you're putting in in a supplement, in supplementation. So you're really just excreting everything you've bought. You're not, it's just, you've got really expensive urine, just to be honest with you. So you need a really absorptive product or formulation or technology to get it into the bloodstream very fast. And we use 11 different ones, everything from liposomal delivery to micronization, hydrolyzation, enzyme technology, and to 7 others that I can't even pronounce. But I know that I know that they work. And how do I know that they work? Well, it's because of a lot of the studies that we're doing, and studies like our absorption rate study that all of our products are third-party clinically tested. Our absorption rate study that you see here shows that we have up to a 9.5 times greater absorption rate than even a standard organic control molecule. So again, everything I tell you tonight, or Jennifer tells you, you don't have to believe us. You can go right to our third-party clinical studies, and they're white papered and can show you all of that. Again, we're just doing little things that other companies don't do. We have our own medicinal garden in northern Thailand where the soil is very rich and full of nutrients. So we're just going the extra mile to make sure we're bringing the best products to market. Another thing that really sets us apart is this. And when I talk with doctors and when I talk with people a lot about this, they go, they're actually, their eyes get really wide and they're mind blown that we're on the physician's desk reference. The physician's desk reference, better known as the PDR, is like the Bible for doctors. It's where they go for all their information to try to find out, what's going to help you with particular symptoms or ailments, and then they can research that. And very rarely are a lot of supplements on there. And our entire product offering is in the tickle my throat. Is in the physician's desk reference. Again, because we third-party study, we manufacture our own products, and they're all done here in the U.S. And we go by a lot of certified and enforced FDA compliances within the manufacturing processes. Another thing that we're doing, epigenetics. I'll let Jen talk a little bit about that, and then she can start to kind of go into the products a little bit.
Okay. All right. So epigenetics was something that I have never, ever heard about, but I love the fact that the company has put this study together. It shows how forward thinking the company is and out of the box that we are. So in our person, in our bodies, we are all predisposition. Thank you. Good gracious. I think it's just late here.
It is 10:30 in North Carolina. We're just getting back from vacation.
But anyway, all right, y'all know what I'm trying to say. And so we can do things like having the right, enough sleep, eating the right diets, getting the right amount of exercise to not smoking, just taking care of our bodies to turn on and off these genes that can lead to disease that we are predestined to have. And so what our products do, four or five of our products were tested, is showing that our products actually show a efficacy of turning these genes on and off, which is what we need to be healthy, to stay healthy and that kind of thing. We can't prove, we can't say that, we can prevent or cause anything, but when you see the studies and you can tell like, okay, this gene is definitely helping with, what's one of them? I know there's like dietary and energy and there's multiple things that they studied. It's pretty amazing. So I'm going to go through all the products that we have, and really there's not a lot. We have a total of 6. It's a very simple product line. You can take all of these individually. You can group these together for different functions and different needs. And you can actually take them all together because they really do work well synergistically. They all have their little job. Some of them overlap some of the other ones and just the way that they work, the way Dr. Dan put these together. So I'm going to start with Vitalite. It's really our foundational product. I believe really anybody and everybody can be on this product. It has all your essential vitamins and nutrients for your daily, what you need for your day, It's got vitamins A, your B's, your C, your D, your E. It has your prebiotic, your postbiotic, your omega. So all these things together are really essential for the body. One of the things that I really love about it is it really helps support the gut microbiome, which is kind of like our second brain. And when we have a very healthy gut microbiome, our body really functions a lot better. Actually, it helps with our immune system. It helps with our brain clarity. It helps, and what's the other thing it helps with? I think those are the 2 main things it helps with. But this product helps promote heart, brain, eye health. And you'll see a little bit of energy with this. This really gives you that cellular energy that you need. And like Chris was saying, all of these, they go into your body, they bypass your gut, then they go straight into your cellular system. So they're absorbed a completely different way than any other nutrient is. So you can take this product on an empty stomach and you don't have that vitamin belly where you get a little crampy and it just feels bad. This is even safe for children as young as 2 years old, and up to, 92 years old. So there really is there's no barrier there. Here you see the key ingredients like I went over in earlier with the trace minerals, the superfood blend, the vitamins, the minerals, your omegas, your berry blend, probiotic, prebiotic. So definitely a wonderful, wonderful product that's all around good for everybody. Second one I'd like, and you have a good word for this. It's like the Revive. It's something that you see almost immediately. Like when you take this, what you call it something?
An impact product?
Impact product. Yeah. I was like, he called that something earlier today. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a great way to call it. It's an impact product. So Revive in here is really, it's one of those products that if you have joint pain, muscle stiffness, basically those things are caused by inflammation. And so this product goes straight to the source and really helps with that inflammation. So even swelling, when you're coming out of surgeries, I tell my friends to get on this and see how it'll help. Maybe you've gone out for a walk or can't go up and down the steps, or maybe you've had surgery. This is one of those things that's really going to help with recovery. So in there, the reason why it works so much is basically you've got turmeric, curcumin, which is in turmeric. Turmeric is not absorbable. There's really, you do have to take it with black pepper to even help it break down. But with our technology and these other things that are going into it, really does help promote the inflammation and taking that down a notch. So people are seeing their inflammation going down, but also they're feeling it almost immediately. Sometimes people within an hour or 2 are coming to us saying, oh my gosh, what did you just give me? I feel completely better. I haven't been able to do X, Y, Z in years. And now I feel like I'm feeling better. So this is our second product. Third product, Eternal. This is an antioxidant super blend. And what this does is help slow down the aging process. And honestly, when I first heard that, I was like, whatever. I mean, come on, really? But what this does, I mean, it has a product in it called glutathione. Glutathione is like the mother of all antioxidants. And so what that does, and I heard a nurse actually describe this the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. She said, what it does is, our body as it ages, our cells are aging. So, and when your cells start aging, that's what typically is going to cause disease to come on our bodies. And so if we can slow down that process, we're going to slow down any process of our bodies maybe becoming sick sooner than it should. So it just gives it a little protection around our cells and damage from premature aging. So, and it also works to neutralize free radicals. Chris and I, we went to the beach this past weekend and could tell even our being out in the sun all weekend long and not getting sunburn. I used to get just blistered. I've got fair skin, red hair, I mean, and I do tan. I've got a dad that's almost, very, very dark pigmented, and my mom who's completely fair skin and redhead. And I'd get a tan, but it's usually like an intense burn first. And I didn't this time. So I'm like, I don't know if it was the Eternal or I don't, anyway. So I feel like it's definitely working for me in several ways. But in there you see it's got the glutathione, it's got resveratrol. That's another help support heart health. It's got collagen in there as well as superfruits and CoQ10, which I feel like is super important and a buzzword that's in a lot of different vitamins over the counter. So this is the next one. It's called Collagen, and basically it's our collagen product, and it does help promote your hair, your skin, your nail growth. It helps, but what's really unique about this product specifically is you take this 10 days and then you're off for 20, and it helps your body start making collagen again. And it takes time to do this. So after a couple of months, you really do start seeing your body is starting to process and make collagen again. So I've been on this product now a year, and you can see differences in people, honestly, before a year is up. I've seen people I'll show you some pictures. Why don't we just jump to them? I'll show them to you. Anyway, and there's collagen, keratin, hyaluronic acid, pomegranate juice, vitamin C, and biotin. All these things are the things that we put on our skin and our hair and our nails, but we get them inside the body. It really helps make our bodies process it even better. But here are the before and afters, and you can tell these are people of all ages. And you can see around their mouth, around their eyes. These were pictures taken between 1 month and 3 months. So really you can tell the difference in these people fairly quickly. And so the longer you take it, definitely the better your results are going to be. Our fifth product I'm going to talk about is Immune. These are in no particular order. They all are wonderful, wonderful products. But I believe this one is extremely important. I give this to my mom. I think it's good for her gut microbiome. It's good for her brain health. She's got Alzheimer's, dementia, and I care for her. And this is one of the products I make sure that she gets every day. I give her a couple of them, but this one in particular, because it really does help with her brain health. It's got one of the products in there is the lion's mane mushroom, which is really been studied to be very beneficial for the brain and helping people with brain trauma. So also in there, you see these other amazing like mushrooms and the calcium, the nano silver, zinc, vitamin C, the things you would take if you were, actually needing something for your immune system. The other thing I love, down at the bottom of each of these slides, you'll notice there's no added ingredients, and it's got no added colors, flavors, additives, gluten, casein, wheat, dairy, soy. You can read all the things there that is not in there. So I love the fact that I know I can trust the things that Dr. Dan puts in these products, and I don't have to go and research which ones I need to do and which ones I don't need to do, because they all are on the PDR and they're all trusted. The last one I'm going to tell you about is called Purify. Purify is another one I have my mom on. She's got stage 4 kidney failure. And in going to the doctor with her for the past 5 years, she's been really kind of hovering in this area with her kidneys. So if she were to drop below a certain number, she would have to go on dialysis. And we've really been kind of we've been skirting around that number, maybe a little bit above it. And the last time we went and did her blood work, her numbers have come up to the point where like they've never been so good. And so you know, definitely she's got to keep going to her nephrologist. She's not out of the woods, but just to see her levels have come up to a healthier rate is I feel like something very positive. And I believe, you know, the Purifies definitely help with that, because it does help detox 5 of your organs. And when I say detox, a lot of people get a little nervous with that word, but it's very gentle. I take this every day. You really don't notice it, but even people as young, you know, with acne can take this, and it helps clear up their skin. It's just been with bloating and stuff. Women have bloating. I'm sure, I don't know, do guys get that? I feel like us women, we have more issues than you guys, but it definitely helps with some bloating. But I mean, really, this is one of the ones I love taking I take this at night every day. In there, here are all the ingredients. You can read through these if you know anything about supplements. I love the way Dr. Dan uses so many different, very important, very powerful ingredients in all of our products. Okay, so I like to show this slide because a lot of times you're thinking, okay, what does this cost? You see the price and you're like, oh my goodness. But honestly, when you compare what is in the ingredients that are in these products to what is actually in you know, what comes in the product versus what you would have to buy, you're saving tons and tons of money. I mean, there's no way. And not only that, but the products that you would go out and buy, there's no way that they're going to absorb the way that ours do. So I don't even know how many times you would have to buy these to get the absorption that we get with each one of these products. Okay. The last thing I'm going to show you is just kind of, if you were to picture all of our products all together and how they function, you know, we just show you a piece of real estate, like a little house, and you've got your foundation, which is your Vitality, your collagen that really is keeping everything nice and pretty on the outside, as well as your joints. I'm going to say, I'm going to throw that in there, your joints, it helps with that. Eternal is protecting us from the outside, you know, those free radicals that are helping damaging our cells. The Revive, that is keeping our structure up and just like the floor joists and keeping the walls up. The Purify is taking that trash out, the detox, and then you have your Immune. So it's like our little guard dog and our fence that's really keeping all the elements out from hopefully keeping us from being sick. And here they are. This is what everything looks like. So simple. It's clean. It's really pretty. We keep it out on our countertop. But one of the things that I love is when we show these to doctors, we show these to medical professionals, we show these to gym owners, we show these to holistic doctors, chiropractors. They're able to put these up on the counter, and actually they're now selling them to their patients, because they've never, we have several that they've just never been able to find a supplement company that they could stand behind. And now knowing that this is on the PDR, most medical professionals are pretty wowed by it. So anyway, it's pretty enough to even sell and display.
It is, yeah. And we have a lot of we've had well over or close to 1,000 doctors that have joined our team already that are, you know, that are putting these into practice because they're seeing the results in patients, and our patients are bringing their doctors on board because their doctors are really, they're flabbergasted at the results that that their patients are getting. So we love that. So we know our products are phenomenal and they're just changing lives. And, you know, what I get really excited about is they're also a business opportunity. Look, we have a lot of people, you might be here and just want to hear about the products, and that's fantastic. We love product users. That's what this company's all about. But there's also, once you get your results, you know what, you can't help but want to share with the people you love if you know you can help them. And there's also, you know, that business opportunity where the company's going to pay you very, very well for referrals. Well, we launched in 14 countries. You can see these 14 countries. But what I get really excited about, not only those, but we're going to open another 100 more as we grow. And we're already a very, very fast growing company. You know, this company came out of the box and did really well. We did almost $70 million our first 12 months. We've done over 90 million in 14 months. So it's been a pretty spectacular launch over the first year. but we're still in that formulation phase. You see that little star down there. We're still in just the beginning stages of where this company is. So, if you're familiar with business, there are 4 phases of business growth, formulation, concentration, momentum, and stability. And where people make just absolutely crazy money in any industry, any company, Google, Amazon, whatever it might be, it's when you hit that momentum phase. And you are all have the opportunity to be in before we get even close to that momentum phase. So it's a very, very special time to be a part of this company before anybody hears about it, and be a part of something really, really special. What really attracted me to this company? What was it? It was Daniel, it was the leadership. Yeah, our enrollers, Ricky and Francois Untermeyer, who you will hear from as well eventually. They are just incredible leaders. They've made millions and millions of dollars in this industry. I've been blessed in this industry as a 7-figure earner. I don't say that to boast or brag. I just want to let you know that's one of the reasons I chose this company, is because I see where this is going from a business standpoint, and I want to be a part of it. A binary compensation plan, which we'll talk about briefly in a minute, was the only compensation plan that I would get back in the field and build again. And then check match is like icing on the cake. It is the most incredible part of, I think, of our compensation plan. That's just, it's really a bonus, and I love it. So, let's talk briefly. What is a binary compensation plan? I don't know how many there have been in other companies before, but many times in other companies, you have to build numerous legs, 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7 legs in some companies, where here at 3, you only have to build 2 legs, a left team and a right team. That's it. I love it because we really can help people grow their teams. I tell people all the time, you can build wide for show, and not a lot of people can do that, but you build deep for dough. That's where we can really point to our teams and help our teams benefit not only from what they do and their team, the people they bring in do, but also to give you an example, let's say Kelly was there at the top. Kelly's going to build 2 teams, and Kelly's fantastic in this industry, and she's going to build something massive here with 3, and she's already getting started. But if you come in, her and Sarah and all the people that are there, they're on one of those 2 teams, right? So if you're going to be there, you're going to fall on one of those 2 teams. And as they do other things, and they bring other people in, there's a high likelihood that they will fall underneath you. So I tell people it's like saving a valuable piece of beachfront real estate. Get in early, save your spot, try the products and enjoy them. And then once you start to get your results, we'll teach you how to go out and share with people and how to make a tremendous income. But while you're doing that, again, it's likely that you'll see people fall underneath you from what other people are doing, and you get to benefit from that volume as well. So I consider the binary, the 2 legs, that's kind of the cake, right? The icing, which I was talking about, is our check match. Well, let me go back real quickly in our binary, just for numbers purpose, to show you how big of a business this is. You can make up to $27,000 per week in the binary. That's $108,000 a month. You can extrapolate that out. That's $1.4 million a year, just in that one part of the pay plan. So I'll tell people, look, if you're here to make an extra $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $5,000 a month, whatever it is, we can help you achieve those goals. But I also want to let you know the high end, that this is big business, and there's people already making those type of incomes here at 3. And then again, we come back to check match. I've never been involved with a check match before in the past, and this blew my mind when I saw this part of the compensation plan. So let me give you an example. Whereas in the binary, we get paid to unlimited depth. So I don't care if somebody comes on your first level or your 10,000th level, you get to be blessed by all that volume that's moved in product that comes up the line. It's incredible, unlimited depths. In our check match, we can get paid up to 7 generations. So I'll give you an example. So Kelly comes in, Kelly starts making $10,000 a month in the binary compensation plan. Well, the person that brought Kelly in, just as a bonus, the company's going to pay them up to 30% of that, just as a bonus, as a thank you for bringing Kelly in. So they're going to make an extra $3,000 a month just in bonus money as a bonus. And then you'll see that goes down 7 generations that you can make check match on all those people. So think about it. That first generation, you bring 10 people in. then they bring 10 people in. That's 10 of 10s, that's 100. So you got 100 on your second generation. Then those bring a 10 in. Well, now you've got 1,000 on your third generation. So you're making check match on all of those individuals as well in their cycle binary pay. So it's an absolutely incredible part that it flabbergasts me at what this company is doing from a pay standpoint. All right, well, so how do you get started here at 3? You know, we tell people to get in where you fit in. Anywhere from our intro pack that has 3 of our 6 products, our premium pack that has all 6 of our products, all the way to our founders pack, which has 7 to 9 months of each one of our products. And I love our founders pack. You know, again, get in where you fit in, but I want to share with you the blessing and the benefit of being a founder of this company while they still last. When they're gone, they're gone. They only have a certain amount of them. And as long as I've been in the industry, I've never had the ability to be a founder until now of a company. So what is it doing? First of all, you're getting a lot of products. You're going to get the little circles represent the number of months each product you're going to get. So you're going to get in 3 of the products, you're going to get 7 months worth, and 3 of the products you're going to get 9 months worth. And you'll see there are a lot of free products as well. So you're getting about 48 different products in this pack. That you and your family can share. Now, you're not reselling these. You're just buying these to use for yourself. I mean, you can resell them if you want to, but it's just really for you to use. But what also happens here is they are going to take care of the rest of your year. You don't have to buy anything else the rest of the year to stay commission active in this company. I think that's a brilliant, brilliant way to get your business started. Look, when I started my furniture company, it cost me and my business partner $500,000 to start that company. Where I started a business now for $2,800, and I don't have to buy anything else the rest of the year. And all I'm doing is eating the products that I launched with. I love that. And that saves you about $1,400 over the course of the year that you do not have to buy. So if you can get in with the Founders Pack, you also, what that allows you to do, let me go back to that for just a second. It's if you come in as a founder, you can participate in the 2% revenue share of this company, not profit share, but revenue share. Every single week, the company is putting 2% of the entire world revenue into a pool. And if you were lucky enough to get a founders pack, then you can earn shares in that pool every single week for the rest of your life. The more you do and the more people you share this with, the more shares you can earn. Well, right now the share price might be worth what, $3 a share maybe. But we're a brand new company. But just think when this company hits $500,000, or excuse me, $500 million, $1 billion and beyond, that share price is going to grow exponentially very big. And we get to be a part of it from the very beginning. So this is like the little cherry on top that you can earn a lot of money in over the course of a lifetime as this company grows. We do great trips. Look, we've got a couple people probably on this call. I know we've got 2 that just qualified for the Mexico trip. Kelly, Jamie, we're so excited that y'all are going to join us on this in Mexico, and hopefully as well on the Ritz-Carlton yacht coming up in later in the year as well. So the company just is very, very generous in what they do from a business standpoint. We love what we're doing. We love where we're going. So we just want you to be a part, again, get on the products, enjoy them, and then we just want to share them with the people you love and care about it because you want them to be healthy, but you also want to show them a business opportunity as well. So if you're here tonight, you probably fall into one of 4 groups. Group 1, I'm just not into investing my health or making any money. I think it's fine. Or group 2, I'd like to try the products and get a little healthier myself. Or group 3, yeah, I'd love to try the products and make a little extra money. Or group 4, yeah, I want to come involved. I want to get in. I want to come in with a founders pack, and I really want to knock this out of the park and create some very nice residual passive income that can change the course of your life and your family's life forever. Again, this company and your position is willable to your family. So, you build a large company, you build something special, and something happened down the road, God forbid, then you can will this to your family, and they can inherit and enjoy that residual income that you have created as well. So again, wherever you fit it, get in where you fit in, wherever it makes the most sense. We just want you to be a part of the movement, what we're doing here at 3. It's very, very special. We love this new Washington team that's come out and it's doing something fantastic. And we can't wait to come out there and fly out there and be in front of you in person. I know we'll see a lot of you in Salt Lake City at convention in August, which we can't wait for. And so we just appreciate you having us tonight. I hope y'all have a wonderful time at your gathering there. Enjoy some wine or whatever you're doing. And just thanks for, plugging us in and let us be in a part tonight. So we'll open it up and see if there are any questions or anything that we can answer for you while we're here.